Hey guys, I'm here to share with you my most recent project. It's not huge, but it's also not really that small. I think across it's about maybe, I don't know, 10 inches, and then up or height wise it's 6 inches. It's also very dimensional. Um, It comes out about 5 inches. So, yeah, not very big, but also not too small. I made this project using the Steampunk Spells collection from Graphic 45. Um, I will try and go through this as quickly as I can, probably just going across from left to right so you guys can see what I did. So just overall, first thing I did was I created a box. It was supposed to be a drawer box, but I kind of changed my mind halfway through and turned it into a shadow drawer box. So that's why it stands, and in order to make it so it didn't fall down, I had to place these pillars, or I had to create these pillars out of cardstock. So just going across, so here is one of the chipboard pieces. I created a little charm thingy hanging from the side, and I used some more chipboard pieces as the charms themselves. Behind the chipboard piece, I used some red mesh bling, and I just cut it into strips, and it actually goes all the way around, but then I covered it with this. These shelves for whatever you decide to put on it. Actually, here, let me take these off. Why didn't I do that first? Whoops. Okay, so now that the sweet distractions are out of the way, so this is what it looks like when there's no candy in it. All the way to the bottom there. Okay, so as I was saying, so going across, mesh bling, then there's the chipboard piece. As the background underneath, so the top shelf is a top shelf and it has a pillar, and I used a cutout from the paper collection in order to add some interest to the feet. Okay, so now when I lift that up, underneath there's the there's some flatback pearls on top of one type of lace, which is on top of another type of lace. So one's a crocheted lace and one's just a regular lace. Then coming down to the second shelf, what I did was I created this banner, and I didn't want just the free floating paper banner, so I added the lace behind it. It is actually not the same lace that is at the top, but you know, it still went well, and I just cut it at the sides so that way it didn't extend past the banner, so it's like a shadow almost to the banner, or a layer of the banner. Then underneath here, I actually cut this out of the back cover of, or maybe the front cover of the Steampunk Spells paper collection, and then I backed it on, so I created like a huge dimensional piece thingy from cardstock. I think it's about an inch, it sticks out about an inch. And then after that, I used another smaller one from the paper, and an even smaller one within the actual shadow box itself, or the shadow box portion of the display itself. So just, you know, biggest to smallest, and so it just kind of gives you that dimension, or that image perception, whatever, that as you see the balloons, they get farther and farther away. Now underneath, can't really lift up the bottom like too much, but underneath what I did was these flowers on this edge I also cut out from the front, I'm pretty sure it's the front cover, and then this was the half balloon man thingy, I was actually going to use it on a card, and it was on the card, and I ripped it off the card to put in here as like a kind of like another balloon theme, or another balloon to go with the balloon theme. And then I used one of the chipboard stickers or chipboard punch outs or whatever to create this little whatever display or the little, I don't know what you would call it, label that says Halloween, October 31st. Then right next to it says wishing you a bewitching Halloween. That comes from the sticker sheet. Then I put this little flower. Whoa, okay. Maybe it's better if I lay it down. Actually, yes, good idea. So I put this little flower here for to end the strip, because on the cover it doesn't go all the way, or it's not long enough to go all the way. Then at the top of the actual shadow box part, I used a flower. This is actually a Prima flower, but I just inked it to death with some black soot in order to give it a grunge look. I cut out the word frightful from one of the pages that just has it as a part of the background. Then, you know, before I did all that, I added this pearl trim because there's like the dots on the paper, so I wanted to give this a border, and so I thought to use that pearl trim to do so. On the top of this pillar, because this is the only shelf on this side of the box, I decided to make it a bit more interesting, and I added the chipboard clock punch out, and I added some skeleton leaves behind it. And this is another one of the chipboard or whatever punch outs that are on the that comes on the same page as like this thing. This is on the banners one, I think. And then I use that underneath because it's like a spider's crawling from the clock, you know, kind of thing. And then underneath here, this won't stay up very well, but underneath here, I created a little border out of paper for this Something Wicked This Way Comes, just cut out. And I just added one of the sticker borders to the top of that. And another one of the banners, and this one says TikTok. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit more. There we go. So this one says TikTok on it. I was actually going to put this with the clock up here, but then I was like, that's too many clocks in one spot. And then this was actually on the same card that I took that balloon man off of, so all of this got ripped off of another project in order to put it there. And then this is just one of the chipboard tabs. I'm actually probably just going to put my name there, or I don't know, but I want to put something there. I don't want to leave it blank. So I'm just going to stand everything back up again so you can see, and I'm just going to go around and show you the overall from the top. So nothing too fancy from the top, just because it's not meant to be looked at that way. And then once you get to the bottom, then you can see a little bit more of the detail. At that big space, I did actually leave it for showcasing something inside, like inside the box, similar to what I just had there before. So that was done on purpose. And then around, here we go. Okay, so that is all for the shadow box. Okay, so for the 300 subscriber giveaway that I would like to host, I would like for you to post your top 3 favorite crafty YouTubers' YouTube names in the comment section. I'm just interested in finding out more about YouTubers that I don't already know, or maybe even realizing, you know, maybe there's somebody that I've watched before but I'm not subscribed to. But my point is that I'm looking to find out about more crafty YouTubers. I go through my feed almost, I don't know, I don't want to say hourly, but quite often in a day, in terms of looking for new techniques or new projects to try and whatnot. So yeah, to be entered, you post your top 3 or your top 3 YouTubers that come to mind, and you'll be entered into a draw to win a Studio Calico box worth of product, because I can do that. And I have a lot of Studio Calico boxes in my closet right now that need to go to a new home, and I would like to send them to a new home with product in it. So Yeah. Alrighty, I will talk to you guys soon, and I do hope you enter the challenge. I will be closing the challenge on October 31st. So make sure that even if you wait till the last minute, once you're done giving out those candies to all those wonderful kids, that you come back and post your top 3 YouTubers that come to mind on that day. And I will do the draw hopefully on the 1st. If not on the 1st, then the weekend of the 1st of November, and then be able to send out your package hopefully by the 15th of November. Okay guys, take care, happy scrapping, and I hope you enter the challenge. Bye for now.